Spatial recognition is a weird thing in video, or in YouTube, just in general, based on comments that I get about this lift being outside. I hate my lift being outside, but the problem is it doesn't fit inside. So I think we need to fix that. But we've got a lot to overcome for this to fit inside there. First of all, that has a second floor apartment, but we're going to get into that in just a sec. First, the lift is too tall to fit through the door. It's also too wide to fit through the door. So if we come over here, we're going to talk about what to do. So John came up with the idea that we should make a 3D printed setup so that you guys could understand exactly what was going on here. Really, in all honesty, I think he was just conning me into a full-scale lift for his Hot Wheels. That was really what he was after. But as it is right now, this is what we have for a setup. We have a lift outside. This is the size of Van Hollen. This is the size of the Ranger. And this is the size of Jesse's car. Although, I'm not sure whether John wasn't like... Yeah. How come Jesse gets to be Batman? I got gypped on that one.
Batwoman, I'm a female.
Oh, Batwoman. I'm sorry. That just makes you bat bleep crazy. Anyways.
Yep.
Alright, so this is the apartment as it is. John is going to turn into a horrible thing called a teenager. And he's going to need his own place. So we need an apartment for John, well, fitting the lift inside. So here's the big idea. This is our current setup. And if we pull this off, we can see what it would look like if we tried to cram the lift inside right now. That right there represents this. So basically the entire bay would be lift with no ability to get to either side of it. That doesn't do us any good. So what we're going to do is we're going to blow out everything above us in this area, attempting to leave the nook that the refrigerator goes in, but if we have to, we'll remove that. So Van Hollen is the biggest thing that will be in here in theory, because it's the biggest thing that fits on the lift. So why don't you grab it and put it over there. So here we go. So next proposal, because there's this little itty bitty thing called a baby here. What we do is we have kitchen, bathroom, baby gate, window, play area for baby, John's living room, John's bedroom, and then eventually the baby comes out of here and it's all John's. See, we like that idea, don't we? Because you're going to turn into one of those stupid teenager things. All right, so let's show the people where this lift would be in the layout of the garage now. So if we have John stand here, and we have Jesse stand over there, the key point here is that, unfortunately, it's not going to quite line up with this. The door is going to literally end up on the edge of that to right about in here. And you're going to have to come right exactly next to the pillar on this side. But it should fit. The big issue is we need enough space so that if we pull an axle out of a rear end, we've got just barely between here and the wall. This is going to be gone, so we don't have to deal with that. The other thing is, on the driver's side, we need to be able to get in and out of the vehicle, which is why it's moved this direction in theory. That side is going to be right up against that upper wall. It is what it is. It's going to be the issue that we're going to run into. So we've got Jesse back there, right where the corner is going to be. We've got John here where this corner is going to be. It goes right there. And if we come over here, where the red is where we're going to slice everything out. So if we go on this other side over here, we're going to slice all of this out with a header. And then over here, We're going to slice all of this out so we can see. If I lift you guys up, there's Jesse right there. So we're going to have this amount of space right in here. And that amount of space is key to the future of John in an apartment. So, John, why do we need that space for you in an apartment? Can you go show them? Can you point it out?
So that I have a skirt.
Okay, go point it out what we're going to do. No, right here. Where we're going to make the things that you do the walking.
Oh, so we're going to have a winch-powered staircase that comes from the sky.
Yep. So to go from there down to here, we figured out is about 16 feet of stairs, which puts you right where John is currently standing for the base of the stairs. Plus or minus about a foot or so either way. And if we were to make them out of metal, we could just winch them right up out of the way when they're not needed for the next, well, I don't know, you turn into a teenage 16-year-old pain in the neck in what, like 5 years? 5 years. So we got 5 years before John's going to end up living right there in that room over the top of him. So for now, the upstairs is just going to be kind of dormant storage. But right there will probably be daddy daycare, so that this can be up there in a safe spot, and maybe we'll install a window that's at floor height or something like that. I haven't quite decided on that. I don't know. See, John lived all of that size life next to a wood stove in the corner of this place. And I mean, he survived it. But, I don't know. Maybe we should do better on the second try.
Yes, please.
Oh, the other thing. So, obviously, if we have a giant doorway here, then that's gone.
Vehicle doorway.
So we have a vehicle doorway, but we need a peopling doorway. So what I'm thinking is we put the peopling doorway here, because what that does is it leaves this area here and right in here that I can put a propane heater, because what that would let me do is in the future during the winter time, I could run an 8x20 tarp down the side, run another tarp across there, and this entire work area would be its own section to heat with a RV propane heater. Which we have two, so we might as well actually use one. And we can put a diesel heater in also, because that's what we do. We diesel heat everything now.
Yes.
Jessie swears by her diesel heater. I love mine in my office. And the off-grid shed gets to like 71 degrees with the diesel heater on a 25-degree day. So we're pretty good with the diesel heater stuff. All right, so everybody's cold because it's 22 degrees out right now. We all want to go inside and warm up. So thank you guys for being the pillars of my life and the representative ones for the lift. John and I are both cold. We've had enough of this, but Aib, light! There. That lights up the entire area, which definitely should light up a vehicle underneath it. I think we'll convert this one probably over to some rigged up version of one of those, just so that the center light is done also at some point. But for now, that should give us plenty of work light, because we got to rip everything underneath us out of here. Yeah. Are you going to do all the work? No, it's going to be dangerous. You're going to be the ground man because you're accident prone as all get out, and I don't need a hospital bill. I'm not saying it was dirty in here or anything, but that's a $1 bill for reference after sweeping for the last 15-20 minutes. Yep, she might have accumulated 10 years worth of caca without any issue. And say bye-bye. I think my YouTube office has been taken over by Baby. There's a seat, spare seat, carburetor gasket kit mixed in with diaper supplies. My inventor's nook has become a seat in order to watch when I'm editing. And my diesel heater has been reduced to a baby bottle warmer. You better come out looking good in video and make it worth it, because you took over my whole entire office. What's up with that? Say bye-bye. You're not doing very good as a co-host here. You're supposed to say bye-bye. Alright, we'll work on that part.